and Beulah.
Catherine and Beulah. What happened to your foot, Jerome?
Dig a nail in out there by the wash house.
So you drove a nail in out by the wash house. What did your mother do for that?
She put some alcohol on it
Where do you sleep, Jerome?
in his bed.
You have this big bed?
Yes,
What happened? How did you get that hole in that bed there, Jerome?
the rats.
The what?
Rats.
Now, Jerome, you are taking care of Kathy, of Beulah, and Lois.
Yes,
Now, are you going to give them lunch today?
yes.
What are you going to feed them?
I don't know.
Do you have any food here to give them?
Yes.
I see. What time does your mother come home?
I don't know.
The following day, Arlene King, the mother of Jerome, Kathy, Lois, and Beulah, again was picking beans.
Aileen King, I saw your children yesterday at the Okeechobee camp. Why didn't you put them in the nursery?
I don't make enough to pay for it.
How much does it cost to put them in?
85 cents.
85 cents.
That's right.
Aileen, what time did you come out the field this morning?
6 o'clock.
What time would you get home?
About 3:30, 4 o'clock.
6 this morning to 4 o'clock this afternoon.
That's right.
How much did you earn?
$1.
$1?
That's right. $1.
Is that because the beans were of poor quality?
That's right.
Has this happened before?
That's right.
How much will your food cost you today?
About $2.
Aileen, how old are you?
29.
How many children do you have?
14.
How old were you when you first started working in the fields?
8.
You've been working 21 years in the fields?
That's right.
Aileen, do you ever think you'll be able to get out of this kind of work?
No, sir.
All the migrants travel fourth class. If there is a privileged class, they ride in their own jalopy, in the best Jode family tradition.
All right, shalom, shalom. Koholayim, Laya, Halbashmi, Alshai, Bahashim, Makakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect brothers out there pushing this truth. All right. This is Sirach chapter 7, verse 20. It says, "Whereas thy servant worketh truly, and treat him not evil, nor thy hireling that bestoweth himself wholly for thee. It says, let thy soul love a good servant, and defraud him not of liberty," which is contrary to what the so-called white man has done to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the Israelites according to the Bible. All right. In the Bible, it says that you're actually supposed to care for your servants. You know, you want to say that so-called blacks are the beasts of the field, they were meant to serve. Well, in the Bible, you still can't do them wrong. It doesn't give you the license to fuck somebody over, man. And that's the reason why destruction is coming upon this place. Because this man stole us, and he hasn't treated us any good since we've been here. He's been treated us for evil, man, since he's been in America himself, man. And there's going to be a reckoning for that. That's the reason why it talks about the day of the Lord, man. Because it's for the wicked. Who is the wicked? Who is the most wicked nation that you can name without playing your semantics? What race of people have done nothing but evil since they've been in power? All right. This is get two scriptures real quick. This is Proverbs 16:4. It says, "The Lord Yahweh hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil." Because the wicked are going to destroy the wicked. The Lord is going to use these other wicked nations along with the Russian Edomites to destroy all the wicked kingdoms that are in power right now. And this is Isaiah 13:11. It says, "And I will punish the world for their iniquity, and the wicked for their it's like I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, who is the proud nation, who's in power right now. You know, Esau, Edom. All right. And it says, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible, because these people are finally going to get judged for their evil deeds. You know, their wickedness that they've done to the nation of Israel. Because, hey, ain't no way, man. You know, you look at, like, this lady couldn't even afford to put her her kids in daycare, and they were getting, not even trying to get into mischief. You know, it's just things that befell them as far as them living in poverty. That they were living in extreme poverty, and there was no aid to help them. Shit, even welfare itself wasn't created for us. It was created for poor white trash, man. The majority of the people who were on welfare weren't even our people, but they used us as a scapegoat. Because the thing is, when it comes down to us, they don't want to help us with anything until it affects them. And then there's certain rules to where they still kind of make it infringed upon us so that we can't have the right to do these things that they set up. All right. Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, saying that they didn't do that. They don't have to help us. It's not their fault that we're at the bottom. We're just not trying hard enough, which is bull effing shit, man. All the rich cities that Jake had, Esau took them down, man. He burned them, bombed them. He bombed us back to the Stone Ages, literally. He made it so that we would not get from the bottom to the top. The glass ceiling was just an understatement compared to the things that Esau Edom has done. And this in itself is light, you know, because Esau Edom's done worse. How the hell you gonna put somebody who's already in poverty in more debt to you, man? Having them work to a certain estate to where you know that they'll never climb to the top, them or their descendants, and you profit off all of it. The Lord's gonna do something to you people, man. You know, the Lord's eye is upon you. It says, and they shall. It says in the scriptures. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get that. And they shall sell, and they that sell them say, "Blessed be the Lord Yahweh, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not." Exactly, man. That you saying you saying bless the Lord for our suffering, man. And it says, "For I will no more pity the inhabitants of the land, saith the Lord Yahweh. But lo, I will deliver the men, every one into his neighbor's hand, and into the hand of his king." You know, which is also going into something else. But that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen to these Edomites as well. You know, which that's your biblical name. It's not Caucasian. It's not white. It's not Anglo-Saxon. The real Anglo-Saxons are Israelites, man. The angelic sons of Isaac. All right. And they shall smite the land, and out of their hand I will not deliver them. Right. It says that you're gonna be all the hands of the wicked, which that word wicked in the book of Job is talking about workers, laborers. Every hand of the wicked shall be upon him. Now it's coming to the point to where you can be touched. The Lord is making that known. Your time is up. Now there's a glass ceiling for you. You come to the point to where you can't pass this. The Lord has a funny sense of humor that way. As you have done unto us, so shall it be done unto you. This is Amos chapter 9, verse 8. It says, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord God are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. saying that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord Yahweh. Because right, the elect is going to be brought through the fire. You know, that's where it's mentioned at, man. That the Lord is he's gonna save an elect group of our nation, and he's gonna not pity yours. Because we come into the judgment of the wicked. This is the judgment of the wicked. Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. There you go. Our time is almost up. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. Lamentations chapter 1, verse 21. It says, they have heard that I sigh. There is none to comfort me. All mine enemies have heard of my trouble. Right. They rejoice at our suffering, man. You know, it says that these men can't sleep unless they do some wickedness to us. They rejoice off of that. They are glad that thou hast done it. Thou will bring the day that thou hast called, and they shall be like unto me. So now it's coming a time where it's about to be judged in y'all court. The ball is in your court, Esau. How you gonna play? It says, let all their wickedness come before thee, and do unto them as thou hast done unto me, for all my transgressions. For my sighs are many, and my heart is faint. So all the wickedness that you've done and gotten away with over the years, you know, whether it be homosexuality, extortion towards the children of Israel, you know, witchcrafts, the Lord's about to bring all that upon you, and you're going to be destroyed. You fell for the bait. This is Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 11. Well, actually, I'm going to start at verse 12. It says, for all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord Yahweh. And because of these abominations, the Lord Yahweh, thy God, doth drive them out from before thee. So, this man then touched us, put his hand on our book, and the Lord's about to judge him for every word that he's broken in the book. And and pressing the wickedness upon the nation of Israel and saying and slandering us for it. It says that you slandered your own mother's son, man. Just so you can keep us into captivity longer, you slandered us. Like the Lord wasn't paying attention. No, the Lord was just judging righteously, man. This is Psalms chapter 50. Verse 16, it says, "But unto the wicked, the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Because y'all put your hands on these scriptures and you put your hands on us. Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth. Seeing that thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee. When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers. It says, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit." Because this man slays us and then says that we the ones that was holding the gun, so it's justified. It was justified that we went into slavery. That we came into slavery and it made us better over here. And he actually has simple Negroes believing this. And it says, "Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son." Just so that you can keep us in the captivity longer, you set up ways for Jake to continue to do wickedness, and you go to your different magistrates and have the Lord have different demons accuse us before the Lord. It says, "These things thou hast done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself," which that's what Esau thought, because the Lord wasn't judging him. "But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes." And that's what the Lord is about to do. He's about to take us from out of this estate that we've been put in. It says, "Now consider this, ye that forget God, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver." So there you go. The Lord is about to do exactly what he said, man. This time of our captivity is up. No more will he carry us away into captivity. Israel shall be saved in the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai with an everlasting salvation. Delivered out of this flesh, man. And all you can do is hate. But with that, I'm going to end this lesson off and give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Shemi Shai, Shemi Kakodash. Shalom, and Bible Ball.